how to instill self-confidence to learn to work independently in my daughter. She's in class 11th now. Now let me tell you something. She's in class 11th. That means she's in her teens right now. Just go back and think if the confidence aspect was always low in your daughter from the very beginning, or this is something of late that has started. Because when it comes to teenagers, self-confidence becomes a complete different topic. The angle to self-confidence is completely different, because teenagers are complete different people. So the way I would talk right now in terms of self-confidence, what I'm doing, I'm kind of generalizing it based on every different age group. But when it comes to teens specifically, the direction I would have to take to speak about self-confidence will be completely different. Especially if we have Minali, who is asking this question, right? Her daughter is in 11th now. So she is in teens right now. You got to understand or analyze if she was always like this, or this is something of late that has happened, or if this is just a very general question that you're asking. Then I would say teenage is an age wherein whatever we tell our children, it's not going to help so much, because children are going to learn a lot from their surroundings. Maybe they're more influenced by media, they're more influenced by these popular personalities like celebrities. They're more influenced by their friends than by parents in this age specifically. Of course, it's just a phase, it's going to fade away. So if this is a very general question that you're asking, then I would say just let her explore different environments, put her into different environments wherein there is a lot of decision making involved, a lot of responsibility involved, a lot of teamwork involved. All these little things are going to help them develop self-confidence. Okay, or yeah, I think that's about it. I think even sports helps, especially teamwork, team sports. It helps big time in developing a child's self-confidence. So I think that's your question. That's your answer, Minali. My third point, in fact, is going to be help your child set goals. Okay. See, now goal setting is something that is going to help your child big time. Okay. When I say goal setting, it's not necessarily about careers. It could be anything little. It could be as simple as maybe your son or daughter is a little shy, and when you have guests at home, he is a little awkward when it comes to talking. He's a little hesitant when it comes to talking. So for him or her, for your children, the goal setting here could be just making that first conversation with the guest, right? Don't expect them to like all of a sudden be friendly, be completely normal, without hesitation. The first step could be just saying hello, how are you? It could be as simple as that. Maybe if they are doing that, the second step could be just asking about their life. Maybe if they have children, just say, how are your children doing? Or it could be, how was the traffic? Just initiate some conversation, just that one conversation, just first step. So set goals, but make sure you don't set huge goals so it becomes too overwhelming, too much of a burden for your children. Set little goals, maybe one step at a time, which will take their confidence to a new level. Over a period of time, it's going to build their confidence big time. Most of the parents kind of do the mistake in this aspect. They set huge goals. As I said, next time when we have guests at home, I want you to talk to them freely. That is like beyond your child's imagination. He cannot comprehend such big idea in his head right now. So you could start off with one step at a time, or it could be like just going and offering them some water. Tell them, when we have guests next time, just one thing that you can do which you have never done before. Just initiate one conversation, or you could go and offer some water or tea, some snacks or whatever. Just do that one thing and you're sorted for now, right? So next time he could add on another one. If you give them too much at a time, they cannot take it. So that is about goal setting. Goal setting is not about having huge goals and just achieving it faster, but setting smaller goals and taking one step at a time, so it's easier for them to comprehend and digest and even achieve. Because once they do that first conversation, they feel good. Yes, now I did that first conversation. I had set a goal of making that conversation with the guest, and I did it. Great. So they feel good about themselves. So allow them to have these little wins, right? Okay, now let me see the next question. And we have Ronald asking, mine is just 18 months old. Should I be concerned about his confidence level at this age? He's overly active and violent at times. Yes, as I said, Ronald, that's, I think I answered this question already, saying it's never too early to start the topic of self-confidence. I mean, you cannot have you cannot make an 18-month-old child sit and formally discuss the concept of self-confidence. But yes, in these little ways, maybe he's learning to talk, and just allow him to make mistakes. He's learning to run, allow him to fall. You don't have to go and rescue him all the time. Just let him get up on his own when he's sorry, when he's hurt, and maybe when he's crying. Instead of you soothing him, allow him to soothe himself, right? This is one of the biggest points that you can take away from today's talk. Most of the times when our children cry, when our children are hurt, right, we are in a hurry to make them feel okay faster. I think you got to slow down and take a step back. Why? Because you want to let your children take a step forward in soothing themselves. Maybe the best you could do is just hug them, or maybe just be there for them physically and energetically than verbally. Maybe you could ask them, saying, okay, how are you feeling? Have them articulate their emotions, instead of saying, oh, I know you are hurt, I know it's painful, or don't go and directly distract them. Especially when children are little and when they fall and they're crying, we tend to distract them with some toy, right? It's okay for children to cry. It's okay, allow them. Distraction will do no good. Maybe momentarily it's fine, right? But this becomes a habit for us. We get into the habit of distracting our children or soothing our children, like we take the initiative to do it. It has to be the other way around. The children should take initiative. They should come up in soothing themselves, right? So this is one of the takeaways that you could have from today's talk. Let your children console themselves. Maybe ask questions saying, okay, how can I help you? Instead of helping them directly by XYZ methods, ask them questions saying, oh, I see you're hurt, or I see you're frustrated, or I see you're angry, or I see you're agitated. What do you think we should do? Can I help you in some way? Ask questions. Let them think and come up with answers. So if you want to continue your learning journey, then I want you to click the link in the description box and be a part of my closed Facebook group called Parenting with Ease, wherein you can attend the Monday lives that I do every week. All right, I'm going to see you there. Take care.